Yeah. Uh.
Say it again.
Yeah.
Underrated, mate.
Young, black, and gifted. We do it for the culture.
This is the Young, Black, and Gifted podcast, and here I am again, underrated, your faithful and dedicated host. And I'm here. I had the opportunity to sit down and talk with some guys that I bring here. This was their third and fourth times coming to sit down with me, and now I had the opportunity to sit here with their father, which you probably see again. If you do your homework, these faces should be familiar to y'all. But nonetheless, we got some stuff. I just got a chance to cover the boys and their seasons. Now I want the opportunity to sit down with their father because their dad plays a major part in what's going on with them, and I just want to have the opportunity to again brush up because we've had plenty of conversation. I'm gonna say over like the last year or so, we've had plenty of phone conversations. We've even sat at some of the games and talked for hours and hours and hours. And I just thought it would just be brainless not to bring them onto the show and give them the platform to talk about some of this stuff. So without further ado, we have Devon Morton Sr. What's going on with you, man?
Yo.
What's up,
What's
man?
up?
So I'm like I said, this conversation has been long overdue for me. I've been wanting to have you on. Obviously the season is just concluding, so you guys have some free time within your schedule. So yeah, let's get to it. So again, I was telling you before we started, this is from my perspective, right? So I see not only the effect you have, but the role that you have, but the effect you have within your rules on not only your children, but some of the children that you deal with on a daily basis. So I just wanted to take this opportunity to talk a little bit about that with you. So the first thing I want to talk about, to me, the other roles are important, but I think the most important role that you take on is the role as father. Um, if they go back and they check they know about your sons and they check the conversations that I've had with them, they know that your sons are some fine young men. They're successful in everything that they do. And my point is that has to start from somewhere. You set them up to be successful. And I just want to talk about it for you, man. Talk to them, talk to the people about what that's been like for you. Tell me, like, how does that start? Where is the focus at even for you as their father?
So with everything that's going on in the world today, like, sometimes everybody try to find their calling, what they hear, what their purpose is. So, fortunately, I played football, whatever. It's naturally talent, just was raw. God blessed me to have, two boys. And like I said, they used to just run around the house and talking about they wanted to play football. I never knew I played. And I just said, you know what? I'm a, I'm gonna do the leg work of making them, you know, the best at whatever they do in life, whether it's football, basketball, boxing, running track. And I try to explain to them, like, school first. You know what I'm saying? And if you can do whatever you want if you put your mind to it. Like, nobody can't tell you what you can't do. Like, I'm a firm believer, men, we don't say we can't. We try. You know what I'm saying? So I just push them to the max, push them to their limit. You know what I'm saying? I tell them what don't kill you only gonna make you stronger. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, me training my kids, other kids would come and want to train, and why not? I train you too. To the
Right.
point, it was like, all right, now I might as well, start a business because I'm good at what I do and I love it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And everybody can't get to everybody. Like, it's always somebody else that can get to a person more and teach them stuff. Have
Okay.
patience. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? You
sir.
gotta have patience when you're doing certain things, and you gotta let the kid understand why they have to do this or why they have to run a certain way or why they gotta know where the chains at on the field and why you have to remain disciplined. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because
Right.
discipline is going to win. Discipline and technique is going to win over talent. You could be the most talented, but if you're not disciplined
I mean,
and you
yeah.
don't use technique, then eventually it's going to get exposed as the higher you get. And I mean, for the city, it's cool, but when you go out here to try to win national championships, you really have to have the kids focused. You know what I mean? And to win a national championship, I say it take three things. It take the parent, the coaches, and discipline. So that means everybody have to be disciplined. It starts with the parents. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So me, you know, I don't talk trash. I don't brag. I don't boast. I just try to make kids better. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they got to get out there and play the game. We just take them to the white line. But if we putting and coaching and prepping them, and getting them right, then it'll be a success because it's called building. You got to build up their confidence. It might be some kids that's a little better than the other ones, but we only good as
Mm-hmm.
our roster. You know what I mean? So coaches got
Mm.
to start using a roster. They got to stop trying to just use this kid because he's fast, or you know what I'm saying. But he's fast, but he's not physical. So he's still got weaknesses too. So don't focus on his speed. Focus on getting him physical. You know what I'm saying? Or this kid got everything, but he's just undisciplined. He's just too cocky. Think he know it all. You know what I'm saying? So it just you just gotta
Word.
know what know what you up against at the end of the day.
Word. I mean, again, for the people who may not know, I said the reason why this is so amazing to me because the context is there. Again, me and you played youth football with each other, and just watching how you've grown, how you've evolved from not only being a father, but even a coach and a trainer. It's just amazing to watch. And listening to you talk about it, it makes everything, it makes the goals that you say that you set for you and your sons, it makes it that more clear because you have the context, you have the history. Again, like I said, as a player, you are a star. So the fact that your sons are stars is like it makes sense. But you understand what it takes in order to win. That, like you said, talent. That last team we played on, we was talented. We weren't disciplined.
Yep.
We was missing a lot of the things that that we needed to that last year would have been my last year playing. We didn't have. We had the talent.
Yep.
We wasn't disciplined. We didn't have the
The coach
discipline.
that we
The
needed,
technique.
the coach that we needed was
He
Terrell
was.
Stevens. We needed him.
Mm,
Because right after that, when we was done, he started winning all the chips. He was taking, you know what I'm saying? So
mm,
that's the coach that we had needed
word.
and that's then all because he would have understood us. You feel what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact. That's a
He would have
fact.
been able to relate to us.
Yeah,
Shout out to him because without
that's
him,
a
I
fact.
probably wouldn't be coaching because he was the first one I coached with. You know what I'm
Wow,
saying?
that's you the second person on here that said that. So definitely shout out to him. I
Yeah,
might got to do my homework and get with him.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that's what's up, man. Oh, that's Bullet brother, right?
yeah, yep. Timmy and them
That's
brothers.
crazy because I remember I never even knew Bullet, and he brought Bullet down to the joint and was doing what you basically what you do with your sons,
Yep.
training them and coaching them up. Yeah, so that's dope. But let me ask you this, as like from the perspective of being a parent and watching your sons grow. Like, tell me about how that's been like watching them set the goals for themselves. You've set the expectations and watching them actually meet them. Like, as a father, how has that feeling been for you?
Man, it's amazing. Like it just watching them prosper. Like you know what I mean. I planted the seed. I'm just watching it grow. Like and nothing happened overnight. It was a process. You know what I'm saying. But they trusted me and believed and know I believed in them and they see that I want good for them. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. And they listen and they get the results. So it's like, okay, he said this what happened. So now let me get some more. What else you got for me? You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is with all the other kids. It's like when somebody teach you something and you go out in the game and you learned it at practice and then you do it in the game and you score a touchdown or you make a tackle, you make a big play and then everybody's like, and all your teammates hitting your head. Now it's like when they come down, they're gonna come back to practice and be just like, what else you got for me? What else you got for me? You know what I'm saying? It's like a pit bull that tastes blood. Now they turned out.
You know, yeah, no facts. No, that's a fact. And it's just that level of discipline that they have at such a young age is, again, I say that has to come from somewhere. That speaks volumes about you as their father, their primary caregiver at the
Because
moment, right?
I had to learn discipline. So, you know what I'm saying? Like and remain calm and I'm humble. So my humbleness, you know what I'm saying, it makes them humble. Like even though they good, I don't go around bragging, boasting, I'm trying to help other kids get great too. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes it good for me because it's like not I'm not selfish. Like I want all kids to prosper. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I started the Morton Elite Fitness. You know what I'm saying? Because some kids, you go to practice for 2 hours, the coaches can't spend time on the little stuff that you need to, it's like next man up, because like the ball is rolling. You know what I'm saying? So if you get individual training, you know what I'm saying? Like I observe and I know what you need to work on. So we're gonna stick on that, and then we just gonna climb the ladder. You know what I'm saying? It's just about being consistent. In anything you do in life, you just gotta be consistent. Your time will come. You know what I'm saying?
And again, the success of your sons, it plays into that. It helps. It plays into like even you being able to for the other kids to even trust you, right?
Yeah.
Because they see the success. They have the experience, they get the opportunity to chill with and talk with your son. So they know how that feeling is. So, like you said, they might want it for themselves. So, and then finding out that this is where it comes from, I think it just all plays into your
And then
to your goal.
another thing is like, even though we do the training and all that, like I do stuff with
Mm-hmm.
the kids outside of football. Like we go out and eat. We go to you know what I'm
That's
saying,
important too. Yeah,
movies. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
up.
Like build the chemistry and just let them know, like, you know what I'm saying, it ain't all about football, but it's about being a young man out here in this world, making the right decisions, choosing the right crowd to hang with. You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't let nobody trick you out your spot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your coach might not be giving you an opportunity you want, but take that and get on your joint and just black out and focus on what you want to do. Because at the end of the day, when you get to high school, you might get your opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Kids, so I tell them we're not worried about the rankings and stuff like that, because there's a kid out here that's not ranked, that's gonna be ranked when they get to high school, that don't nobody know about. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
they keep pushed to the back, and the whole time they got it, but it's like coaches don't have time to sit around and you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we on the road. It's like either you got it or you don't. It's next man up, and it's nothing personal to them. It's just how the game is. It's just how it go. You know what I mean? Football is about moving fast, moving fast. So you got to understand, you got to keep working. If you plan on taking this serious and really making it with this, is no time to take off, because the time you take off, somebody else is working. You know what I'm saying? And no matter what level you get, how good you get, you got to keep going, because somebody always gunning for your spot. You know what I'm saying? And me,
I might use that in the or the beat. I might my next beat. I might use that whole clip. That everything you just said. That shit.
yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, no, you on point. That's a fact.
And with me, like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't coach last year. I sat
Mm.
back, but I'm still a coach, but I still train like the whole team, the old linemen, the running backs and stuff like that. So we always had a connection, and I was at the game, so I was around. It's like Coach Dev, Coach Dev. So when
Mm.
uh, Coach Hearn, shout out to Coach Hearn, head coach at TMT, called me and
Word.
asked me to get on the staff. I already knew what it was. I wasn't missing out. I seen it before it happened. I said, bet. And I got the running backs and the linebackers. Say no more. You know what I
Word.
mean? And I already knew we
Word.
was going to win a natty. It wasn't no doubt in my mind. I was telling you.
No,
Before
I
you even.
mean everything you said, everything that Lil Dev said. That's why when Flash say what he say, I'm like, no, I
Yeah.
believe you. I believe you.
And it was and the
Yeah.
experience was good, because at the end of the day, I learned that, like, him and Dre been coaching together for 16 years, and they've been
Okay.
winning. You know what I mean? They've been winning. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But for me to be a part of their team, and then, like, had my son on the team, and then be
Word.
connected with
Word.
all the kids, working them out, like, it was a good thing, because they really worked hard. Like, people don't know the work that they put in. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people counted us out. Because when it's something good and everybody want to be a part of it, they can't believe they can't believe it's not butter. But
Mm.
my young boys, they really like that. And
Word.
then all my running backs found out who they was as a running back. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because they 11, they finding themselves. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand why 2-3 yards is a good run. Why you need to know where the chains at. It's just all the little stuff, and that's why we won how we won, and we always average 49 to 47 points. But the
Mm.
second game to get to the chip, that team was in the way, so we got them out the way real quick. It was
Who
41
was
nothing
it?
in the first. West Side Steelers. It was 55-6. If it wasn't a running clock, we'd have put up 110 points on them. I promise. That shit.
Yeah.
It
Why
was
you
like a
say they
it was
was
like a
in the way
track meet,
though, Duh? Why was they in the way? What they
because they
do?
they so basically they was in our way of getting to one more step to our goal.
Oh yeah, that
So
makes
our
sense.
so
Yeah.
our
Okay.
kids came out there and was like, they wasn't playing no game. They
We ain't
stand on
come this
business.
far just to yeah. We ain't come this far to come this far.
Then when we
We still
played
got some work to
Vikings,
do.
when we played Watkins, they ducked us all year. They was coming to our games, putting up our footage. We ain't run nothing different. We ran the same stuff. We ran, Coach Herm was like, we running right at him. We ran right at him, and the score was 47-19.
Mm.
47-19. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing changed. Only thing changes is we was on the big stage and we was in Florida. You know what I'm
Word.
saying?
Yeah, I get it. I get you, man. So let me ask you this. You basically answered one of the questions I had for you about your coaching. So I want to ask you this, like as far because you talk within that, you talked about like training and stuff and how it led to you coaching and all of that. So for potential, because we've talked about that, so I can imagine after accomplishing a goal and people getting to see how it benefited Dev, how it benefited Flash, pretty sure that you got a lot of people on your line tapping in trying to get
Oh
that
yeah,
with
for
Morton Elite
sure.
Fitness, right?
For
So I want
sure.
to ask you, right? What's the goal for the clients, for your potential clients and the people that you work with right now? What is your goal for them?
My goal is to get they kid, I call it building creative players. Like you would know, like, yo, my son ain't the same. Ever since he been going to Coach Dev, he's been all over the place. Like discipline. Even in a household with just like it just translate the energy. You know what I'm saying? Because I explain that to kids too. Like, listen, yeah, I'm training you and all that, but make sure you keep your grades straight. Make sure you're in the house doing your push-ups and your squats, and make sure you respect your parents and just have respect. Period. If you open up a door for a lady or something, just be a young
Mm,
man, be a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? I
I
don't
like
just
that.
teach them football. I
Football.
teach them like if they with me, they gonna learn a lot from me because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm a mentor. I'm a man out here and they young men and they need to know certain things that take them a long way in life. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to do it. You know what I mean?
Would you say, and this is just me asking, would you say that discipline is the top ingredient in what you have in your?
Yes, because
I
without
see, because
discipline,
and yeah, absolutely, yeah.
and even when we played, I never talked trash. I was the most humblest.
Yo, that's the crazy thing.
I was just always like, you know what I'm saying? Whether they was crying about how many times I got the ball and not, what I say, put me on the line. I just want to win. Put me on the line. I just want to win.
And
That's
he
it.
like, chill, Devon. We not putting you in the
Listen,
line.
remember, I left practice because I'm
Yeah,
like, I don't even want to run the ball. Just put me on the line. But
just as long
if,
as we
if
win.
people just play their position, you know what I mean, we be cool. And that's what it's about. Even as a coach, you got to know what
You
position
knew
you
it
play.
too. That last game that I played, you knew that we wasn't focused and we wasn't disciplined.
No,
You said
yeah,
it.
we
I remember.
definitely, no.
You knew it. You came to me and you said it, right?
Yeah,
But now it make perfect
I
sense.
said they not locked in right now. We got them New Jerseys and everybody was hyped. And I said, yo,
You gotta think. Hold on. Let me tell the people at home. We talking about in the time where having jerseys with your name on it, it wasn't a thing. So we was probably the only team with that.
yeah.
Lost our minds.
Brian
Lost our
mom bored it.
brains.
Brian mom bored it. We supposed to wear it for the chip. And Clifton Heights came and you know what I
That's
mean?
what.
Because we tied
Yeah.
them. Remember, we tied them in the regular season.
Yep. Yep.
We
I
don't get
remember.
them jerseys, we win.
We stay
You know what I'm
focused.
saying?
Yep.
We
We stay
stay
focused
focused,
on the
we win.
goal. Yep. Yep. But I say I brought that up to say like you had those even this I'll tell you this one too. I want to share this one when you had the head on collision with Andre.
Yeah,
Even that like we was hype about that, but even that was just a part of the game for you.
right.
You follow me? Even if you felt it made you feel good, you was ready. You was ready for the next play.
Right.
The rest of the team, we celebrate. Oh, he ran him over. And no, you in the huddle, ready for the next play.
Next,
But
yeah.
I just wanted to share that because you even had that as a kid. So to know and to watch and to be able to see it evolve into who you are as a man, a father, a coach, and a trainer is just like, yeah, no, that
And
ball
then I
on to
tell
something.
and then I tell people, I say, yeah, like, Dove, that's my oldest son. But I got two of them they get busy. You know what I'm saying? It's like I put the time in with both of them. And you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And even like I said, I coached running backs, like the running backs that I coach. I've been,
Mm-hmm.
training them since 9U and stuff like that. So they came along. And it was just like you know, it was I was happy. I'm happy for them. I'm happy for the team, the goal they accomplished together. And it's just like, next year we on to
On to
the
the same.
same thing. You know what I mean?
Word. That's what's up. I'm excited for it too. I like the fact that I had a seat to be able to watch it play out for this year. So I know that the stakes are high going into next season.
Yeah.
Y'all doing spring ball again, or how y'all
Oh
planning on doing
yeah.
that this year?
Yeah.
Okay, spring
Yeah.
ball. Okay,
So
word.
what we did was, the after their birthday, the 15th, we got right back to it. Like I asked them, I said, we got right back to it. I be posting my videos. I'm letting people know like spots is open. Everybody calling me. So my job is I gotta stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? I'm building a brand. When you sign up, you get a shirt. It say Morton Elite Fitness building creative players. So we could look uniformed as when we training. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Mm,
just like I'm
I
upping
like
up
that.
the
I like
notch.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
It's a goal set for everything that we doing, and I'm just trying to show them like as a black man in the world and as father, this is how we climb the ladder. Like what I mean, to be successful is something out of something. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Word. I like that, man. Again, salute to y'all. Congratulations on bringing the title home.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
got my
there you
ring.
go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
AYF,
yeah,
Natty
yeah.
Coach.
Word, word. So, and I know the goal is to get another one. So,
Yep.
I'm rooting for y'all, man. And again, congratulations to you and your guys. Before that was pretty much it. You covered a lot. Like that's one of the things. That's why I knew I needed to bring you on because, like I said, I was telling Jazz. I said he got all the information. He gonna let you know. You feel
Right.
me? And you did a great job at that. But I wanted to ask, right? I wanted to ask you this, right? And this is like a little off topic. But I want to ask you about again as a father, right? Just highlight some of your, if you could for me, highlight some of your proudest moments as a father. But I'm gonna ask you to even talk about like maybe even throw your daughters in there, like because I know that you got your daughters there, that they
Right.
doing things too. They got whether it's academically or cheerleading, whatever it is. But talk to me about some of your proudest moments with your children, starting with your daughters and leading up to the boys.
Well, my oldest daughter, like she draw real good, straight A student. You know what I'm saying? She real down to earth. She don't really she not antisocial, but
Mm-hmm.
she's just disciplined. She choose the right crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and of course, spoiled. They get whatever they want. My daughter
Word.
Faith, I call her Mama Faith because she the one that's going make sure everybody is intact on point. She's straight A student. She the captain of the
Word.
cheer squad. You know what I'm saying? My youngest daughter, she just run everything. Like
Word.
she yeah, her name
I
Nevaeh.
know that feeling. I
Yeah,
know that
she
feeling. Yeah.
very smart, very bright, like,
Mm-hmm.
spoiled, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Very disciplined, they very disciplined, very respectful, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And far as for with the boys, it's like I said, of course with Flash, since he been playing, he been winning championships, he went down New York. That was big for him. It was different culture. It was different environment. They took on to him.
Mm-hmm.
He won a championship, got a ring. Me and Dub was there. You posted that picture. We was there, supporting him. You know what I'm saying? Always there. And then of course, Dub, we won a natty together. You know what I'm saying? He got up on the joint, said a speech, said thank you, Dad. And I couldn't be
Yeah.
more proud. Like, but I still was being humble, but inside it was a great feeling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Words can't
Mm-hmm.
explain. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Dad let me
Word.
know he appreciate all the hard work that I helped him get to this far, as well as me, keeping me
Mm-hmm.
out the way and keeping me focused. You know what I'm saying? Letting me know, keeping me on my job. Like they all keep me
That's
on my
up.
job. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thankful. You know what I mean?
Word. 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 I love that for you, bro. And I just wanted to take that opportunity to highlight because I know it's a lot there. And um you wear a lot of hats, and that was pretty much the premise of my conversation. That it start with you being a father first, and you make sure that that part is intact, and then you go into the other aspects of who you are.
Yep.
And from you might have your times there, but from what I can see, you doing a hell of a job. And I just wanted to salute you for that and give you your flowers, man, and tell you to just keep going, man. I'm
Yeah.
proud of you.
Because
Um, yeah,
one thing in life, if you stay focused on the goal, regardless of what's going on around you and all the negativity, you can't let nobody take you off. You your own worst enemy. When you start feeding into stuff, then it takes focus off of the long goal, the long run. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta, if you fall down, you just gotta get back up. You just gotta get up. You just gotta stay focused. You know, I work out. I go to the gym. I work out. That's another. You know what I'm saying?
That's another thing I want to say too, man. It was a point in time, and I know you still work out, but it was a point in time where you was dogging it. Like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna join 100, whatever, like 100 videos of bro working out. Yeah, so the
And that's
discipline
for
is there for sure.
and
Yeah.
that's for the kids to understand that I'm not just, I practice what I preach, basically, for the motivation. You know what I'm saying? To show them, like, yeah, I'm a trainer, but I get in the gym and I get busy, and I'm older than you, but I'll outwork you. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
if you want to, get put to the test, you want to race, you want to do this, that, and the third, then I will, because me racing you going to push you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's all about having fun. But I did that,
Mm-hmm.
which I still do, to motivate the kids, to let them know, like, listen, you get, regardless of whatever, you still supposed to stay fit and stay healthy, because it's going to be good for your mind. You know what I'm saying? It stimulates your mind. It really does.
Word. I like that, man. Well, that's pretty much it. That's all I had, man. You did a great job informing people and brushing us up on what it is that you got going on. Is there anything that I didn't touch on, or anything that you want to say that I didn't get a chance to touch on? Like, what you got?
No, I just want to shout out, Black Hawks organization. You know what I mean, for letting me be a part of it, and you know, 12U loading. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Okay. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Coach Devon Morton Senior, Morton Elite Fitness, whichever one you choose, man. That is it, man. And I'm pretty sure we'll be tapping in again. This, like you said, the season is loading up, so we'll have plenty of opportunities to tap in again. Again, thank you, Devon. Thank you for making
Appreciate you
yourself available. Your boys, you know what I mean. And we'll be in touch, man. We're gonna do this again real soon. All right.
for sure, for sure.
All right.
Underrated ladies.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Yeah.
Underrated ladies.
Young, black, and gifted. We do it for the culture.